Hello everybody, this is Megadeth here. Welcome to True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2. Alright, I finished the game. I was gonna get all of the figurines, but I guess not. I don't know. I'm missing one, but hey, I will be showing you all of the cutscenes. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, part 1 recap.
Previously on True Fear Forsaken Souls.
I've always had a reoccurring nightmare. A hospital from a horror movie, a terrible fire, and someone, something, staring right at me. That night I was awoken by a visitor, a letter from my long-lost sister Heather. I followed the instructions, went to the address, expecting to find her, but instead found her body. She'd been dead for years. Yet someone sent the letter, lit the candles, and watched from the shadows. Who and why? And it was just the beginning. Heather left a clue only I would understand, a warning I mistook for an invitation. It took me to our old house, where I found a message from our mother. 2 tapes, labeled 1 and 3. She said that we had another sister.
So we had to institutionalize her. She died there.
And one person, Charles Laudius, seemed to be behind it all.
I told Charles we're selling the house. He's going to stop by today.
She had no one to turn to, just one against the world.
I love you girls so much.
Her body was found the day she recorded the tapes. A suicide. I never believed in. Now, after all those years, I could finally find the truth. Or so I thought.
You must never go to the Dark Falls Asylum.
Dang. Alright. Bloody hand. Ah. Alright. That's beautiful.
Welcome to the dark. Asylum.
Come on. Man. All right. There's an actual movie called Darkness Falls, and it is a good movie. I liked it. I really enjoyed that movie. So yeah. Damn. I still haven't actually opened that door. I don't think you can actually open that door. I guess he froze to death, I think. Holy cow. Alright.
Stop! Stop! Don't open the door.
Congratulations. You made it. Oh, don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I haven't hurt anyone. I just show them things. I'm gonna show them to you now.
To be concluded. So there is gonna be a part 3 coming out. So I cannot wait. Part 3 is probably gonna finish the story up. So yeah, this game is really amazing. The True Fair Forsaken Souls Part 1 and 2 are truly amazing games. Oh, there's the last. Oh, dude. I got all the figurines. I knew she would be here. But this time she feels closer. It's almost like she's in a room just before I enter it. Just like she arrived a moment before me. Yet I am still not sure that she is real. Every time I think that I see her, I look closer and there is nothing there. I know now that I followed her, not the opposite. What does she want me to see? I hope that I know who she is. I must find her. Okay. I don't know his name. I don't even know if he was real. I just saw what he saw, or did I make decisions for him? Did this really happen? Am I shown things, or do I make my own choices? Either way, he must be dead. I saw her in the monitor. but didn't see her touch him. Was Jack nearby? The sound of the gate closing behind me was like the clang of reality. I hadn't slept in almost 2 days, had no pain, had even told anyone where I was going. Even if I managed to climb the fence and somehow avoid the barbed wire, what next? But I did find a photo. Dahlia and my mother had been here, and again, someone is leaving me clues. This is real. A TV personality, a ghost hunter. I wouldn't have recognized him if it wasn't for the story that he went missing. I had always assumed it was a hoax, and then, like everyone else, forgot. Did something happen to him here at the asylum? The story was some time ago, but it feels like he was here just hours before me. Was he alive all this time, or the thought just struck me? He was following the same breadcrumbs, and now he is most likely dead. Was the asylum waiting for someone else? For me? Or will I go missing too? Dahlia, my sister, when I found Mother's tapes, I was hurt. My life turned upside down. But deep down, I don't think that I fully believed it. Not all of it. Not the part about the asylum or the conspiracy. Mother was increasingly unstable before her death. I feel so bad now. If it wasn't for that photo in the guard booth, I would probably not have gone any further. My sister was here, and she was kept here against her will, and they will lie to my mother. Why? The amazing Alex. He was the expert in all things technological in the asylum. A bit geeky, perhaps, but definitely didn't seem like a bad person. He was in love with Emma, the secretary, and he was friends with Jack. Why would Jack kill him then? Alex helped Jack find the tapes. They were both onto something, and then they both heard her. Jack wrote that she made him do it. What did she whisper to Alex? Kyle was the resident doctor of Block B, but it seems like his main job was to assist Christopher. Unlike most of the staff, he didn't seem either to mind or to enjoy what he was doing. It was just a job to him. Walk the patients in, shock them to near death, and wheel them back to the room. A simple working man, taking care of his family and enjoying a book in the park. I wonder if I could do it. I think he was the bartender at the gala organized by Ladius and Smith. He was most likely killed too. If I am to believe what took place in this hospital, he might have been the only truly innocent person here. When I saw his last moments, I could feel the entire room around me, but I could not look away from the tray, and yet I did make decisions. I hesitated. It was so real. What is happening to me? Am I insane? Were those just fragments of news reports I might have seen somewhere? But there was so much detail. From what I understand, Rachel was Jessica's understudy until she replaced her as the head nurse. It must have been difficult to replace a lost friend. Move into her office. Every day lives through the same situations. They seem to have shared more than just friendship. Both had discovered something at the Dark Forest Asylum and tried to stop it. Jessica started the fire and paid for it with her life, and Rachel was just about to send that letter when the massacre happened. Eagle called the supervisor. Eagle was in charge of Block B after Block A burned down. He looked after the 3 patients, the 3, and Dahlia. He seems to have been an unpleasant individual, vain and violent. But then again, perhaps the environment shaped him this way. He died in agony, the only one not slaughtered by Jack. He mentioned that she visited him. Did she do it? Jack. The more I learn about Jack, the less I can picture him as an evil person. But he did murder so many people in cold blood. Was it in cold blood? Was it even Jack? From what I found out, he was protective of Dahlia, tried to pass her the tapes. Am I starting to see him differently because of this and his relationship with Mother? I do wish she would have met someone strong and protective like him. But he was the killer. There were no doubts about it. But then again, does an investigation even mean anything if they still couldn't find the bodies? Christopher Smith, the right-hand man of Charles Lodius, appointed by Charles after Jessica was presumed dead in the fire to oversee his experiments on the 3. At this point, my first instinct would be suspect them of killing Jessica and starting the fire to cover it up. But it seems that, on the contrary, Jessica started the fire as a move against them. I am sure there is more to that story. Possibly a brilliant man, but he was full of himself and quite heartless. Or should I say, is. After all, his name was not among the victims. During at least one of those flashbacks, I heard a man yell orders at everyone. Was it Christopher? Where did he go next? I wonder, where is he now? Up to this point, I thought she might have been Dahlia. Maybe she was insane. Maybe she did survive the fire and lived in the wilderness or something. Scared, she would hide but wished to find me and the rest. Mere coincidences. I don't know if it was wishful thinking, but I clung to that idea. I know why now, because if she is not Dahlia, who is she? And now I know that she cannot be Dahlia. What I saw was not Dahlia. It was not human, or did I see it? I mean, can I really trust my eyes? Am I crazy, or was I blind? If I am crazy, I mean this crazy, is there anything out there? For me, anyway. I must find out. I must find her. I could not find any usable photos of the 3. According to Christopher, Charles Lodius introduced them as volunteers, but later admitted that he didn't know who they were. Smith also mentioned that Charles was scared when confronted about the origins of whom. Someone above Lodius? That mysterious Olivia, perhaps? Or was it supernatural? The statue, the bizarre torture chambers, Dahlia who was made to watch, a soul split in 3. Nothing makes sense. A real ordinary group of rich people kidnapping and torturing 3 innocents while trying to perform a ritual. It can't be real. It's too much. Oh man. And I got all these evidences. So, yeah. Oh my god. It's so good. It is so good. I cannot wait till they bring out part 3 of True Fear Forsaken Souls. The last figurine, if you gotten all the figurines in the game, all 13, the last one is right here. Right in this little corner right there. It's in the main menu. So, yeah. I was like, where's the last figurine? It's not in the guide. I know I got all 13 freaking figurines, but where was the last figurine? You know? So that was really amazing. I actually there was a jump scare on this game that actually got me in that stuff. So it actually got me. Holy cow. So yeah, whenever I do get these two on the PS4, I will do a live stream on them, and hopefully those will do well on my channel. But for right now, I was just showing you the cutscenes and the figurines I got. So yeah, so all that said, thanks for watching. Bye guys. See you next time.